Good morning, Donna.
Good morning, sir.
Donna, today we are talking about the condolences.
Yes, sir.
What are condolences? Condolences are just the expressions of sympathy and sorrow for someone's loss, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, can you please tell me what if I don't know what to say when showing the condolences to others?
Okay, sir. A simple, heartfelt message is better than nothing.
Right. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Shreya, how can you offer support to someone who has lost a child?
Sir, in my opinion, be patient, empathetic, and avoid making comparison. Allow expression of emotion, acknowledge pain, and provide some physical comfort.
Priyanka, when should we offer condolences?
As soon as we hear about the loss.
Okay, we should offer.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Ankita, how can you offer support to someone who is grieving a pet?
Acknowledge their loss and offer words of comfort.
Okay. Akshi,
Yes, sir.
what about making a donation to a charity?
In my opinion, if we donate what we can afford towards the poor people, they can live better. We many times we can see that some kind-hearted people donate something what they can afford to the charity in their late deceased person's name. So if you donate if you can, and at the end of the day, it's my thinking: live and let live. Thank you so much.
Suparna, what are condolences?
Condolences are expression for sympathy or sorrow for someone lost.
Okay, someone's loss.
Yes.
Right. Mantu, is it okay to share personal stories about the deceased?
Share positive aspects but avoid dwelling the negative aspect.
Is it okay to ask about their loss?
It is okay to ask the gentle question, but avoid praying or being intrusive.
Okay. Farooq, how long should I stay in touch after offering condolences?
Sir, I'll stay in touch with those family and continue to check periodically, but avoid overwhelming the bereaved person.
Okay, I think that's the best way.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes, dear, why are condolences so important?
Condolences are important because they offer support, comfort, and a sense of the connection during difficult times.
Right, that's right. Razina, should we avoid certain phrases while showing condolences?
Yes, sir. Avoid cliches like time heals all around or they're in a better place.
Right. Acha, dear, what if the bereaved person doesn't want to talk to you?
Respect their wishes and offer your support in other ways.
I think that's the best way, right?
Yes.
Good. What should we say when offering condolences?
Simple expression like I'm so sorry for your loss or my deepest sympathies are appropriate.
Right. Abhishek, what if we don't know the bereaved persons very well?
Sir, a simple, sincere message can go a long way. You might say, I'm so sorry for your loss, or
that's it. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's the best phrase, I think.
yes.
Okay. Bobita, should we avoid certain topics in condolences?
Avoid discussion controversial or sensitive topics.
Okay, we should avoid discussing controversial or sensitive topics. Okay. To be ready? Shavitri, how can we be respectful of the cultural differences?
Research cultural custom and tradition related to grief and mourning.
Dear, how can we show empathy?
Listen actively, validate their feelings, and offer words of comfort.
Okay, very good. Dear, it happens many times that as soon as you go for condolencing others, you also start to cry. So what should you do if you start to cry?
It's okay to cry with the brave person.
Yes, it is always okay. There's nothing wrong, right? How can you avoid making the situation awkward?
Needed to avoid awkward situation must be genuine, sincere and present.
Good. Dear, how can you offer the condolences remotely?
We can offer condolences remotely by sending a sympathy card, email, or a text to show our condolences for their close one.
And we practice this type of offering nowadays very much because sometimes our friends may not be with us. Maybe he or she is somewhere else very far from our place. Then we have to do this way. Okay. How can you offer a practical support?
Offer specific help like running errands, cooking meals, or watching children.
Okay, very good. Shoma, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Shoma, we are talking about condolences today. So I have a question. The question is, how can you take care of yourself while supporting someone who is grieving?
Okay, so we have to practice self-care activities like meditating, doing exercises, spending time with our near and dear ones. We have to go somewhere in the nature so that we can take our self-care. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Rana, what if you are also grieving after someone's loss?
Take care of yourself and seeking support from others.
Okay. Madhip, how can you learn more about grief and loss?
Need to talk with someone who understands, like a friend, and also read some books because we will less feel alone.
Okay. All right, dear. What if the bereaved person seems distant from your place?
Respect their space and be patient.
Yes, dear. How can you offer support to someone who is grieving during a specific religious holiday?
Acknowledge their loss and offers words of comfort.
Okay. Shruti, how can you offer a long-term support?
Check in regularly, offer practical help, and be a listening ear.
Okay. Help someone who is experiencing complicated grief?
Sir, in my opinion, I encourage them to seek professional help from a therapist or counselor.
Very good. Amita, how long does the grieving process last?
The grieving process is unique to each individual and can last for months or even years.
Dear, there are several stages of expressing grief, we know, right? So can you please tell me what are the stages of grief?
There are 5 stages. First one is denial. Second one is anger. Then depression, and then acceptance.
Okay, good. What is called the anticipatory grief?
Anticipatory grief is experienced in advance of an expected loss.
Okay. Dear, how can you help someone who is struggling with grief?
Encourage them to seek professional help if needed.
Okay. Thank you. Madam, what are some common cultural practices for mourning?
We wear black dresses, we avoid social gatherings, we observe specific mourning periods.
I'm not sure what to do.
Simply being present and offering a listening ear can be helpful.
Okay. Dear, when we offer and express the condolences, should you avoid social media?
Be mindful of what you post on social media.
How can I respect different religious beliefs?
Be mindful of religious customs and avoid making insensitive comments.
Okay. How do different cultures express the grief?
Sir, according to me, cultural norms are different to different religions, but it is important to very sensitive to the persons
and according to their norms.
How can you offer support to someone who is grieving a pet?
Offer emotional support and practical help if needed.
Okay. Sneha, how can you support someone who has lost a parent?
So we can acknowledge their loss. We can offer comfort to them. We can offer emotional or physical support, and we can say them to stay strong and stay calm.
Tumpa, what are some common signs of a grief?
Physical symptoms, fatigue and insomnia, and the emotional symptoms, sadness and the
Anger, you can say.
and behavior changes, irritability
Irritability and withdrawal. Okay.